I swear to God, the most awkward part of filming a YouTube video is saying hello. Hi everyone. So my name's Joe. I used to make YouTube videos about books under the name Average Joe Reads. I don't read that much anymore. I still consider reading to be like a fundamental part of who I am, and reading will definitely be something that I do more or prioritize more in the future. But at the moment I'm prioritizing other things. Reading for academia kind of makes you fall out of love, or at least not want to read for pleasure. So I've not been reading that much, but I have wanted to come back to YouTube for quite a while. In fact, I didn't really ever want to leave. So like I say, I used to make YouTube videos about books and I had a really good time. I kept it very private from basically everyone in my life. I didn't tell anyone because I was embarrassed, because it feels a bit vulnerable to put yourself on the internet in this way. It does feel a bit cringe, I'm not gonna lie. When I watch YouTube videos, which I do often, I don't think it's cringe, but when it's you and you're the one doing it, it does feel a bit cringe. So yeah, I used to make YouTube videos and I was too embarrassed to tell anyone, but I met quite a lot of people through BookTube, as it was called or is called. Some of those people I still talk to this day. Some of them are some of my closest friends, so I loved that time in my life. And yeah, I didn't want to leave YouTube. It's just when the pandemic hit and suddenly everyone was in the house all the time, I was essentially too embarrassed to film, and so I stopped. But I always intended to come back, and at the minute I'm living alone, and so I thought, you know what, why not, bring YouTube back. But Average Joe Reads just felt a bit outdated. So the name itself, Average Joe Reads, like I say, I don't read that much anymore, so that feels a bit, disingenuous. And then Average Joe, I feel like it's a bit self-deprecating, isn't it? I'm in a place in my life now where I'm not average. I'm great. I have a lot more sort of self-love and self-confidence than I did when I first created my YouTube channel. And so Average Joe just doesn't fit anymore. I'm kind of on a personal development, self-discovery, improving myself journey. And so Journey to Joe has formed. So I'm making YouTube videos again because I'm living alone for the first time, and it's only a temporary situation. However, living alone, I just feel so productive and creative, and I kind of needed an outlet for my creativity. And so I thought, why not try YouTube videos again? But like I say, I'm not really wanting to focus solely on books anymore. Books are going to be part of it, because I still consider myself a reader, even though I don't read as often anymore. So there will be some videos about books, but mainly I want to focus on personal development and mental health and self-discovery, because those are things that I am very much focused on in my head and my life at the moment. I'm doing a counselling degree, so that probably helps. So I kind of want to make the focus of the channel personal development rather than books, although books are still going to be part of it. So I do have some videos sort of pre-filmed that I'm going to be putting out soon. I'm just filming this as kind of a rebrand, reintroduction kind of video. So I've got a vlog coming, which is me documenting my first time living alone, for the first month living alone. And I was going to do a week, but a week it was not enough to sort of encapsulate all of the feelings that come with living alone, and so I did a month, although then I filmed too much, so now I think I have to split it into 2 parts. But there is a vlog coming about living alone for the first time and how my experience of that has been. I also am going to put out a video about some kind of life lessons that I've learned throughout my 20s. I turn 30 next year, which I'm actually feeling great about. I know that isn't common for a lot of late 20s people. They're all you know, we are all scared of turning 30, and there is a bit of fear in there for me, but mainly I feel okay about it because 30 is still very young, and I've heard a lot of people who have been in their 30s that your 30s are the best years of your life. But I've also heard that about your 20s, so who knows. But yeah, I'm going to put out a video about things that I've learned in my 20s. And like I said, I am going to do some book related videos, so I'm going to do a reading vlog or review of the new Hunger Games book because I've been very much looking forward to reading that. As well as some other books that I'm going to sort of review. So those are my sort of plans going forward for this channel. I'm excited. I'm a bit nervous because it's quite vulnerable, isn't it? But mainly I'm excited, and I feel like I'm in a lot better of a place in my own head, and I'm much more confident as a person these days. So stay tuned, and I will see you again soon for another video.